Everyone deserves to have financial freedom. Most people are stuck without that reality because they don't have the education needed. With conscious education, we can learn to create a better reality, financial income, learn how to fall in love with life again, and have financial freedom so you can choose what to do with your time. Make sure you have a pen and paper to take notes. I don't know whether you have a business or not, but we will be talking on how to scale your business if you do have one now. I'm excited about talking on this subject, talking on investing and all sorts. We all have the potential to create anything we want to be. Financial freedom, millions of pounds, an abundance of money. You probably have money sabotage issues if you can't hold on to money for long. These will have to be destroyed. We'll work on it. Stay tuned for the next videos in this series on the following days when I upload them in order. It's a bit scattered right now. Everything happens for a reason. You can create £1 million in a year with integrity. Fucking believe and achieve it. I grew up in an employee environment. Everyone employed around me, working for others, trading of their time for money, being a wage slave, and trading their life for paychecks and money. So, I and many of you who grew up learning and believing the belief of we spend our time doing something we don't like to get money. That's just how it works. Well, that's fucked. Fuck that. I'm choosing to live my life, to be free and to do what I want, to be creative, a creative entrepreneur, to make money in the way I choose, something which gives value to others and something I enjoy in the process. I don't want to be told what to do and be a slave to some random boss who doesn't give a shit about me. So I rebelled against the school system that was teaching me rubbish and got kicked out at 14 and started college early. I was I was like, fuck this shit. This is incredible. They are just training me to obey orders and get a boring job one day. I don't want this. I tried to create my own businesses, study different things, and live life broke on my own terms. Some people go to uni and study business from a guy who has never ran a business. That's ridiculously stupid, and on top of that, they're paying and they get into thousands of pounds of debt for it. Learn from people who have it and have done it in real life. Learn from people with actual experience, not theological knowledge, but real know-how. Like the other day, I saw some guy with a freaking McLaren bright orange. I was like, rev the engine, mate. And I was like, okay, what do you do for work, you know? And I could have kept going. I could have been a bit more persistent and actually asked, hey, mate, can you give me a job in your bloody business? Can you train me, please? I want financial freedom. I want to just have the car I want. Don't really need them. I want the McLaren. Porsche 911 will do. You can get them on Facebook Marketplace at 10 grand. I don't need something brand new, you know. I want money to help my family out and to freaking upgrade my flat and have healthy organic food, all that good stuff. Whatever it is you want to choose, find someone who has it and ask, how the heck did you get here? I got a lift the other day. I was inquiring, doing some gardening work for someone. They have a blooming like brand new Range Rover. They have a really nice property. They have multiple businesses, and they told me it's not actually worth it. Don't become an entrepreneur. Don't become a businessman in this day and age because the government will rob all of it in taxes. Instead of being taxed like 10 grand just on one business alone. So, but just get to know, you know. You may most likely have the same experience and struggle in life when you have money. You may create the business and the high income, but then still get stuck with problems stemming from the employee's mentality. How do you refine what an employee is? He trades time for money. That's the definition of employee. Someone who trades time for money. How? Now, I'm sure most of you listening are brokies and have been to a funeral before as well. And so you know that our time is in fact limited. So if you are born in an employee environment and your time is limited and you swap your time for money, then money is also limited. Your kids need new things, but you can't afford it because you have limited money and limited time. You trade your life for money. You waste your time on survival needs, food, shelter, clothes, etc. So, when you try to fix this and create your first business, you are still stuck in the trading time for money mentality. You must change your bloody mindset. If you don't like all the swearing, shut up. From employee to entrepreneur. Maybe I should be somewhat more polite. We must get out of the employee mentality. When a best friend or family member dies, or our health goes downhill and we can't work. We become broke and in debt so damn quickly. We need systems in place and business that can make money without all our attention and time needed to keep it running. This knowledge and information I am sharing with you came from a course that cost figures from a millionaire who learned a secret from a billionaire that I will share with you through these videos within this playlist. Billionaire mindset, business mentality. Let's fucking go. Recode and see our new financially sound reality. It's time to break through so your children don't have to be slaves to money and waste their lives on things they don't love to do. Let's get into this so you can teach and lead the way. You want to make $1 million? It's not that hard. 1 million is £500 times 2,000 people. How many people are at your gym? How many people in your church? How many parents taking their kids to the same school as yours? How many people living in your town, village, or city? Look, think about that. It's just £1,000 times 1,000 people. £85 a month from 1,000 people for a year, or 500 people to give you £170 a month by selling online service such as a course or music albums. Elvis Presley, who has no more time, made $100 million this last year, 2024. Isn't that wild? You can do the same making money for your kids and your future generations. Even all that's needed is to create a system that makes money without your time, and even when you're dead, it can still make money. So you need a hungry audience who wants to buy a product or service that can be delivered without your time, and marketing/sales system. If you don't yet have a product or service, well, I don't either yet, but have been working on one all year for hundreds of hours. You can outsource an already existing product or service. You don't have the talent or the skills, that is the best place to be. Don't make lame excuses. Learn as you go. Create something. Just get started. If you have the excuse pop up of not having money to begin with, thinking you need money to make money, well, that's a problem. Well, think of J.K. Rowling, who was writing Harry Potter on the train in England. I'm writing a book and it's free to do. I'm writing a book too. I just, take time. Get on your laptop. In my case, I have broke and gone through 2 laptops this year. So go to the library and borrow a computer there and just write a bloody book. Be creative. Create, don't consume. What is most important? What is more important than money? Time. Time is worth everything. Time is priceless. You can't get it back. Time is worth a lot and you must use it to create. Be a fast follower. Facebook was a fast follower of MySpace. YouTube Shorts were a fast follower of TikTok. Recreate something that is already working out there. Did you know that Adidas was aiming to be number 2 to Nike? They copied and followed in their footsteps and won big and earned lots. There's the earning world and the growing world. Most of the wealth isn't made by people starting something entirely new, but investing in the ideas out there and making it happen again in their own unique way. Copy and paste, tweak it to make it a bit different, tweak it to a different audience or style, nothing too tricky or complex. Just bloomin' use the templates that have already worked. It's not about how you put it together or how do I do this. It's simply which millionaire idea do I choose. Pursue it, just take action and do it. It's not rocket science. It can be. You don't have to be smart and you don't have to be really hard working. You just got to do the right things. It's pretty simple. People just have all these beliefs and blockages around, actually just pursuing their blooming dreams. Where there is a hungry audience that wants to buy, or where there is a product or service that's delivered with no time, and there's marketing systems you can look at and copy and in a stand, you win there. Get assistance. Make money moves in your sleep. Or get others your own employees to work for you. Employ marketers and get them selling for you. Create the product or copy the successful plan and make it happen in your own domain. Stop walking around with the old filter, thinking what can I do to create money, then ask, what is the most useful way to spend my time in order to make money for me and my family, or whoever, and still have abundant free time to be with them and enjoy life. yet also be abundantly financially supported in life together. Stay tuned for the Millionaire Secret in future videos in this series. Now, there's nothing wrong with simply having money. The only way that you and your family knew how to get money was to give up part of your life. The most important thing you can't get back in life, your time, your life, in exchange for money and choices. You are caught up in this horrible paradigm. If you've been if you've only experienced making money doing things you don't like, then you've got to switch this belief. Making a lot of cash and having free time still to do what you really enjoy with your life is just about giving people what they desire without your time. Create a digital marketing business, an online education program, a speaking business, a website that sells all your books you've wrote. Something. Stop giving time and energy to your boss. Give it to your own business and dreams. Be your own boss. Create your product and break free. Give to others what money overflows. Because if you want unlimited abundance and you have overflowing money, you can help people around you too. Free your families and friends' time up too. Break them free from the bonds of slavery, which is a 9-to-5 job. Live a life you love with free time to do what you care about and create the best life without money struggles or excuses. Does that sound good? Well, do it. Do you have at least one idea that could potentially make millions of pounds? If so, fantastic. I do, but here's the plan to get one anyway. 1. Seeker. Seek out an idea. How do you deliver it to the customer? 2. Starter. How do I sell it? 3. Promoter. How do I reach more people? 4. Builder. How do I systemize this? 5. Operator. How do I find the right people? You'll naturally be drawn to one of these. If you're a natural seeker, you love coming up with ideas and figuring out how to deliver them. Starters love selling things. Promoters love reaching people, making content, etc. Builders love processes and systemizing. Operators like to run a good team. Find someone to fill all these gaps and hire them to fill these roles, and you will fill one of them you fill one you best like. In a successful business, you need others to fill these roles. Otherwise, if you try to do it all, you will burn out and fail. The world is not the problem. You just need to get out of the old mindset. You were born, as I was, in an employee society, but now must switch to a millionaire mindset. So, this billionaire sat down with the millionaire and said, most people just don't understand the simplicity of making lots of money. Money is nothing but a measurement. He goes, here's how I make business. I find someone who's got the money, someone who's got the idea, someone who's gonna run it. I place them in a room together and I have them sign a contract. So here's what I do to make a business. This billionaire told a millionaire, true story, whom I know, I find someone who's got the money, and I find someone who's got the idea, someone who's gonna run it. I put them together in a room, I have them sign a contract. I just send the glue between it all. I just bring them together. Some Illuminati shit, eh? Easy peasy. Find the ones who want to do it all for you. Just get them together and make it happen. Find someone with a lot of money, someone with a great idea, get that person to invest in them, sign the contract, be the person to make it happen, because otherwise they never would have connected, and boom, you've got some people basically running a business for you. And you just take whatever percentage of the contract. You are trying to create a million or multi-millionaire business and lifestyle. Now I want you to make at least 80,000 a month and choose to go all in. Make these videos important for you and learn from them daily. At some point I will make a course and this will cost thousands of pounds. For now, you have gotten ahead and found this golden nugget on YouTube. Commit to watching the 4 other Millionaire Mindset videos and stay tuned for more fucking awesome, transformative content. And don't comment, and ignore my channel, Reverse Psychology. Goodbye.